Okay, so I haven't updated my YouTube in a while. I had a long video, and I just haven't been able to put it together for a while. So I don't know. I just made it extra complicated for myself for some reason, and I forgot when I take long video on my phone, for some reason it makes, I don't know, it does something to the file, and so I can't use it in the video editor that I have on my phone. So I haven't put that up yet, and I just figured I should update since it's been a while now. So I think when I last did the video, we were still doing 15 minutes in the sink, and then I just cut it back for 2 days at 10 minutes in the sink, and then I managed to get rid of the boxes. If you look at my Instagram, I've been able to get rid of the boxes and just put them straight in. We just kind of did that a little bit slowly too. And then yesterday and today I did 5 minutes of sink time and then brought them in here. And then today, Tuesday, June 11th, I managed to move this gate back 2 of these little rungs here. So it used to be here, and I used to only have, a little bit of space. So we're just trying to slowly push this grate back. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking if things go well today, I might move it another rung tomorrow. They've been doing really, really well. Yesterday, we've been doing an hour, I think, for 2 or 3 days, I think. And this is my first real back-to-back day where we've been in here. We were in here yesterday and today. Usually I kind of do it every couple of days, but I just wanted to see how it would go if I do it back-to-back, since they've been spending an hour, and then yesterday they actually did 2 hours. They probably would have gone longer, but I was getting hungry. It was like 8 o'clock at night, and I think they were fine. They were maybe getting a little restless because they usually get up about 7 or 8 from their nap. Well, I mean, they get up around, they start sort of stirring around like 5 or 6, and then around like 7 or 8, they're really ready to come out and start running around. So they were maybe a little bit restless, but they just, they were doing really well. Dodger sometimes got a little nippy with Jack's back here, but, if I kind of kept my hand petting here and just told him to be gentle, then he would kind of back off. And so that was really the only thing that was a really minor issue. But otherwise, it's just been going really, really well. And they seem to enjoy being in here. I mean, Dodger, it takes him a while to warm up. You can see probably right now he's looking a little tense and nervous. So it'll take him a minute to sort of relax. But when I first put them in here, he just kind of lay down, and then put Jack in. It was like he was waiting for Jack the whole time. He just snuggled right up to Jack, and Jack just kind of flopped down, and they just snuggled with each other like this. And I mean, Dodger was looking a little tiny bit more relaxed. I think he gets a little uptight when Jack starts moving around, but yeah, so it's nice to have the space a little more open up today. I think that'll be okay. It looks like it. I always put my mitt on when I first put Jack into something new, just so I'm prepared in case he does start kind of getting into fight mode. But usually I'm able to take it off within like a minute or 2. I can tell right away he's not gonna try and start a fight or get nippy, and then I just have to watch the rest. As we start getting into like an hour or 2 hours, that's when I start having to watch and just make sure I have my mitt nearby in case, they do start getting grumpy. That seems to be kind of the signal that, okay, we're done, we're grumpy. And but yeah, I can't remember if it was on the hour-long video that I haven't edited, or if it was on a video that I've posted where I was talking about the sort of escalating nipping to biting, and how I was worried about that, but it hasn't been a problem since. So, I just look for the nipping and everything, and then just kind of break it up from there. And then if they're kind of not breaking it up, then we just I try to just get them to relax and, push them apart. And that's what's nice about having this bigger space, I think, is, it's easy. I mean, the bigger space compared to the sink, is it's easier to, kind of have them each have a side, and so I can kind of push them to the side, and then they'll relax on, separately, and then from there I can just scoop them out. So, but I haven't had to do that for a couple of days now, I think. So, yeah, I think they are enjoying this. Just have a new space and a larger space. They were both a little nervous, and I don't know if I should say territorial, but maybe a little bit. I mean, Jack would kind of lunge at Dodger if Dodger started to move around, and Dodger just kind of panic if Jack was moving around. But lately that doesn't happen at all. They just seem really comfortable with each other and comfortable with having the space to move around, so that's really nice to see. So I'm just going to keep moving slowly and keep expanding the size of the crate here. And then hopefully, I haven't done any more floor time just because Dodger was so uptight and anxious about it, and it didn't seem to be enjoyable for him. And so I just wanted to concentrate on getting him used to this, to having space, see if we could move slowly with this, if that would help. And then I think once we get, I don't know how long I want to wait, but I just kind of wanted to wait a while till he was used to having some space at least, if not this whole crate. We'll just see how it goes, but I would like to reintroduce the floor time. I don't know, maybe I just need to do it slower with less space. I don't know, but it would be nice because then they can be in here and then have floor time in there. It would make things easier for when I'm trying to transition them back to the regular pen, because like I said, we'll be spending we'll do, I mean, it's a ways down the road. I don't know if I should really explain what my plan is right now, or just, because I still need to work on introducing food and litter pan, so that they can actually stay in here, and then I'll be staying with them, obviously, because I can't leave them alone. Until everything's, 100% certain that they're actually bonded. And I just want to monitor them as much as possible. but we're still a ways from that, probably. I mean, not, I don't know, it might not be too far, but, I mean, you know, far enough. It might be another month or, I don't know. I don't know, we're just going at their pace, so. But yeah, I want to let them have some floor time, because obviously they can't be cooped up in here, and I'm not sure it'll work very well for me to try and have them. I don't want them to, I feel like it'll just mess things up if, you know, I let one out in this room and then, you know, the other one's stuck inside. That's not a very good idea. And I think it would be hard to transfer just one of them. That's going to be stressful for them to transfer them out into the hall or whatever to run around. And they wouldn't have the use of my room because that room needs to kind of become neutral for a while while they're in here. As much as possible. I mean, it's never going to be 100% neutral. I've heard a lot of people say that, and then we kind of found out the hard way, you know, after we did the painting and stuff, that nope, it didn't work. They're like, no, we're gonna fight in here. So, but hopefully, all this, once they're, you know, bonded, hopefully that will kind of take care of that issue on its own. But oh, it's just so snuggly. So yeah, I don't know how that floor time's gonna work out, but it would be nice for them to have that. Oh yeah, it's your nappy time. I know. Yeah. I didn't want to do this late because then it just kind of goes into my dinner and their dinner, and then they don't get their out time at night. Like, they were not interested at all last night since we didn't get done until 8, so they had an early dinner and then they just slept. So they didn't really want to come out at all. They were so exhausted from this. So I thought I'd do it during their nap time, and then they can just hopefully sleep like normal and have a normal dinner, have normal veggies. Yep. Get a little off track sometime. So hopefully this will work better. Right? Well, you don't even mind me touching your paw today. You must be super sleepy. You still exhausted from yesterday? Yeah. Tick, what you doing? Oh, he's fast asleep. He's just out. So yeah, I don't know if you can see there's how much space there is back there or not. I had to bring a snack in here with me today. Yeah. Because I wasn't sure how long this would go. I always get hungry. I can't leave them yet. So Dodger does get restless if I'm not paying too much attention, but he's doing pretty well. And he doesn't get restless like he does in the sink where he digs. He's only done that like once or twice. So what you doing, Jack? Oh yeah, go clean yourself. So, yep. Can't think of anything else to add right now. That's my plan for now, is just slowly expand and then hopefully slowly introduce things like food and litter and yeah, I guess that would be it, food and litter. Since those things cause fights, I mean, hopefully, I don't know. hopefully it'll be okay by the time we're to that point where we've got them comfortable in this whole entire crate, because the litter pan will have to fit in the back, obviously. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about food and water. I'm not sure really what the best way to introduce food is. So I have to think about that. I think that was the thing I was going to say was, if I did do floor time in here, I would have to, I think, get some of my, what are these things called? The grids. And, I have them zip tied together for the bathroom fencing, so I'd have to do that, and then just kind of make a little floor space outside of this pen for them to sort of gradually get used to floor time in here so they can share floor time, because I don't want to just open it up. That was kind of, I think, one of our big problems in the beginning when I first brought them home, was I just kind of let them both out, like, into the room. Like, originally I had planned to sort of expand the X pen so that they sort of gradually got used to the room. I don't really know what happened with that plan, but it would have been a good plan, and I didn't stick to it for whatever reason. And so I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. If I let them out into this room, and when I get them back into the other room, I'm gonna have to do that too. But just in this room, I can't use the X pen since, I don't know, I don't think I want to risk that having like some sort of scent that triggers them off into a fight over territory or whatever. I think the cube grid fences are probably less of a risk, if I can just get them big enough, which I think shouldn't be a problem, since they won't be going in my room. I won't need them to block stuff off, so I can probably just pull them apart and put them back together. I got some of it's put together with the plastic zip ties, and some of it's the ones that I pulled apart for the bathroom fence, I just zip tie parts of that with the cloth ones so that it's reusable. So I'm not constantly buying plastic ones and breaking them and throwing them away to disassemble and reassemble, because that was getting annoying. So that's how I do that, just so I don't have to use up a bunch of plastic zip ties. So yeah, that's my only other thought that I had about, maybe doing floor time in here. I haven't decided yet. I think I'll probably try the bathroom first and just see how that goes. But I mean, I still have to move this dog crate down from this futon onto the floor and make sure that they can still get along if they're on the floor. And I don't know why that was an issue in the beginning, but it was. So we'll have to see if it's still an issue later. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. If I'm gonna move this, I might move the fence back, put this on the floor, move the fence back smaller, then put them in, and if they're okay, then I might take the fence out, just as a precaution, because I don't want to put it on the floor, put them in, and then they start fighting, and it's hard to reach in there a little bit, especially if there's a fight, because I'll be bent over there with my face in it, if somebody's way in the back. That doesn't seem like a safe situation. So maybe that's how I'll do it, just move this fence grate thingy forward, and they seem like they're getting along, move it, take it out, and see if they can still get along. So those are the plans and work and where we're at now. And I don't know, I'll probably just keep updating the Facebook page, and it's just Dodger and Jack. I don't remember if I mentioned that. It's just Dodger and Jack, all one word, same as my Instagram. And so I'll just keep updating that and updating Instagram a bit, and I'll update this as we get more expanded here. I probably won't do it tomorrow because it's just one rung. I don't think it'll be that much more exciting than today. I mean, it is exciting, but I don't think you want to watch a whole video just, oh, look. I don't know. Maybe people do. Anyway, that's all for now, I think. And, yep, I'll just update, when we get a little further. Maybe when we get halfway to the whole pen. And I think, I'm gonna completely get rid of the sync time soon. I just want to try it, since we only have 5 minutes now and they don't seem to need it. I mean, I don't know if they actually need it. They don't seem like they do at all, so I might just try it, since we've done 2 days of 5 minutes. I mean, they may need to stretch it out, but I just kind of want to see if they can do it without the sync, since it's a little less. I feel like it would be less stressful to just bring them straight here. I have to figure out how to do that, because, well, I guess that would work if I've been putting Dodger up here, on the stool in the litter box, and then I bring Jack in the carrier. So, because usually I bring both of them into the bathroom in their litter boxes, because it's just easier than, trying to get them into a carrier. And I think I mentioned my other carrier it just opens from the front, so it's a real pain in the butt to try and get them out of. So maybe I will just put Dodger put Dodger in his litter box, bring him in, put him on the floor. Or let's see, how can I do that? No, I have to put him up on the stool. I don't know. Yeah, I have to figure that out. Because if I just put them on the floor, they'll hop out, obviously. So I have to figure that out. I have to think about it some more. Or, my only other option is to see if I can get Jack in the carrier from his cage, which sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't. So we'll have to see. We'll see. So yeah, the next time I update will be more expanded, and we'll have figured out this whole rabbits in the litter box or carrier issue. Alright. See you later.